The girls, I'm giggling. How you doing? Because I did a video and then I lost it. Okay, so I lost the video. I didn't lose it. I mean, I lose it on a regular basis. Well, okay, let's start again. So, okay, I'm gonna try to save the video this time. That would be a good idea. Okay, so are they lying to you or to themselves or both? It's gonna be triggering. It could be. So stay cool, okay? Yes, it's Sunday. What can I say? We're gonna do a hidden truth or recall because I forgot to put that also on the second part. Whatever. Let's start. Okay, one, two, one, two. Part number one: are they lying to you or to themselves or both? The devil, Six of Cups. The Knight of Wands. Well. Yeah, I would say yes because it's not because they're trying to be nasty or for they're not twisted. I mean, it looked not so good, but it's because it's still within a karmic position, situation, connection with someone else. So when you're in that kind of energy, you can imagine it's like you are completely stuck. You are how can I say, there's just something you're gonna have to go through regardless, and you will unlock this kind of things, this kind of connection eventually. But when you still linked with a karmic, there's still a karmic lesson to learn. So they're not particularly lying to you because they try maybe to lie to themselves, pretending that they should stay here, or are trying to cover all kind of scenario because you've got a few there. Thank you for being here. But the karmic situation could be a mother, it could be a ex-wife, ex-husband, whatever. Is a situation where they're still stuck. They know they have to get out because they cannot be like this codependent. Maybe they're codependent to substances as well. They know they have to get out of that. They know that it has to be done. And they see you very much as a romantic love. You can see the contrast between those two cards is enormous. Okay, they know you are the true love. They're lying to themselves, thinking, do I have still to stick there, to be stuck here and to stick to the situation, or do I go for my true love? What they might do is, of course, being tempted by you. Obviously, there is the Ace of Wands here. There's a lot of chemistry between you two. Excuse me. George is here, but they can see they want to attempt to approach you, to talk to you, to be with you, to see what can be done here. And it's not obvious, it's not simple, it's not a once decision that is taken in 1 minute. They might do different attempt to get out of this, different attempt to come and see you and tell you that you are the true romantic love. Yes. So this person, you both know each other. You know that this is a romantic love. You both recognize it. But there is some obstacle here before you can be together. So they might be lying to themselves, taking some substances in order to numb themselves, for example, so they don't feel the pain anymore. Or they can still be with someone who is not positive for them. That person is extremely negative, extremely toxic to them, but they have to detach themselves from that. So I would say they lie to themselves, maybe to justify why they're still in that connection. Maybe they lie to themselves because they can't really understand that you can love them, because they don't think they may be lovable, because they've been told all their life maybe that they're not good enough. So with you, they suddenly found out that they're lovable. They found out what true love, romantic love, represent and means. Is huge, okay? So they might approach you a few times, or just a bit gauche maybe, but they want to approach you. So they're lying to themselves maybe, but not for long. I don't think they're going to stay like that forever. Let's have the hidden truth circle and see what they say, okay? I feel you even though we are apart. Here we go. You see what I mean? Yeah. So they very much recognize you as the true love. They really do. They had to maybe lie to themselves because they still have to finish that bit. And if it's a karmic debt, well, they're going to have to go through the karmic debt. They have to pay. It's like paying back a loan to the bank. You're going to have to pay it inevitably. They're going to have to pay it. But they very much know what you represent. And that's why they may be trying to lie to themselves to finish to pay the karmic debt and just say, okay, one more day, and then I will be free. And then I will come towards you, my true love. Bingo, okay? So clear cut here. Pile number 2, are they lying to you, to themselves, or both? Who knows? 9 of Wands, the Justice, the Tower. Well, if they were lying, not for much longer, because we have Justice here. Justice is being served. Okay, so there's an idea of truth, equality here as well. The scales are very well balanced. Excuse me, George is here. Maybe he meant that you had to go through a tower a moment, or it means you will have to go through a tower moment, because the universe said enough. Let's just clear it. Okay, so I have to say, Justice and the Tower is generally a divorce. So are they finalizing or going through a divorce, or taking the decision to divorce somebody? Because that is it. The universe say, yeah, it's time. You know, you've been trying to avoid the elephant in a room, but it has to be gone. We need to clear the air, and we need to rebuild the tower properly. Yeah, with you, so with someone else. Okay, so it's a bit of a process still. Okay, so as we're getting almost at the 10 of Wands, but we're still on the 9 of Wands, so it's an obstacle, misunderstanding, maybe not understand each other very well, all of the above, right? But we're going to get to the 10 of Wands when suddenly they say, well, enough, I'm not carrying this responsibility or this fake connection any longer. Or you saying as well, well, I'm tired of waiting, so I'm out of here. Okay, I show you my love many times, it's still nothing happening, I'm out of here. 10 of Wands, maybe you will say, I'm going to take care of me now, because I've been waiting and nothing happened. I think something is going to definitely happen. So regardless, okay, those two together is the end of something. Is huge. Okay, and it has to be done, because it's maybe a bit, you know, dramatic here, but it's been cooking for a while. You know, it was in the making for quite a while, and then bingo, we finalize. So I don't think they're lying, because it's not the time to lie, and they have to say the truth, nothing but the truth. I think you are being very patient. You wait to go through God knows how many episodes of the saga, but soon you will have the result. So they're not lying to you per se. I think they're trying to go through this nightmare, and it is a real explosion. It's really, before we get to that point of a balance, equilibrium, and peace and justice, that is a big one. Okay, but you know, for me, I'm not afraid of the tower moment, because I think it's a blessing in disguise. As long as you understand that, you can go through it. But sometimes it's tough to appreciate that. Well, okay, really? Is that what we're gonna have to do? Well, yeah, sometimes that's what you have to do. And as I say, you have to break some eggs to make an omelette. Okay, so the omelette is delicious, but in the meantime, right? Yeah. But it's a blessing in disguise. When you will look back to this situation, you will say, well, you know what? I'm glad it happened like that. You might not feel like this right now. I understand, but okay, let's have the one. We need to let each other go. Yeah, because if they are going through a divorce, yes, they need to focus on it. And to have a third party coming in will interrupt that flow. Okay, so at the moment, yeah, they're telling you, I have to let you go, and I have to go through this by myself. When I'm on the 10 of Wands, S of 1, even more, I will come back to you. But right now, yeah, not possible. Not possible. Okay, and fair enough. That also has to be done alone. When you have a tower moment, is everything, all your world is going down, like everything, the crumbling in front of you, everything, because actually you realize you were going the wrong direction, and you realize afterwards, actually, yes, that was a blessing. Yes, thank God it happened like that, because otherwise you would have not let it go, or they would have not let it go of that situation. And now, bingo, it has to happen. So that is something you want to prove to yourself, by yourself, that you can go through it and rebuild the tower, like from ashes, like the Sphinx going back up. Okay? On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.